put an actress on the floor. You don't never front line of war. You ain't never headline a tour. You ain't got a line around the store. You ain't dead. You ain't dead. I never see your name up in the Forbes. You ain't got a line around the store. Never put an actress on the floor. You ain't never front line of war. Nigga, you ain't dead. None of this. You ain't dead. None of this.
For the NBA playoffs, I ain't gonna lie, man. Matchups looking kind of trash out here. But I found two. I think it's gonna get crazy. One of them is the series with Oklahoma City Thunder, Portland Trail Blazers. If y'all remember correctly, Dame and Russ had went at it, telling Dame, I've been busting your ass for years. For years. In an underrated matchup in the East, I think the Brooklyn Nets, Philadelphia 76ers, that one could get a little crazy, even though people will probably think Sixers got a favorable matchup with the Brooklyn Nets. You gotta just like the core of Brooklyn's team, man. They just like a bunch of dudes, underrated. A lot of dudes ain't get playing time. You can tell these dudes generally love each other. And you just gotta look like the bench, their bench, even though a lot of people say the new NBA with the bench, you know, you should probably stay ready and all that. I like the energy coming from the Brooklyn Nets bench, because they're all relatively young. They just want to have fun, man, and get into the playoffs. They probably didn't think they was going to get there. So I actually think it's a good matchup. Philadelphia side, I mean, they pretty much win every matchup with the Nets. I think Jimmy Butler hasn't played his best since being in Philly. He had a few bright spots, but I think he's like playing the back role. Philadelphia actually has 5 people averaging 17 points per game or more. So it's kind of hard to get a feel when you got that many guys that need the ball. And been watching Jimmy Butler in Chicago, in Minnesota. He always brings it. So playoff times usually brings out one of the best products in Jimmy Butler. I think he will be the X factor. He averages anything 20 and beyond. I think Brooklyn is going to get out of there early. I'm predicting Philadelphia in 6 games. However, I think it'll be Brooklyn's inexperience will be the reason they can't win. And maybe Philly just has too much on the offensive side of the ball, to be honest. I look at the center matchup as being crucial. Joel Embiid, Jared Allen has to be very defensively sound for the Brooklyn Nets. He averages 1.5 blocks, 2 blocks per game, about 8 rebounds per game. He's going to have to get at least 10-12 rebounds in the series. Hopefully he puts his arms straight up instead of trying to get in the cookie jar, getting those early fouls. If Jared Allen gets those early fouls, I'm not liking the matchup so much with Ed Davis. He's quicker. However, there's a significant difference in weight between those two guys. So I think if Joel Embiid sees Ed Davis, it's going to be a lot of and ones, a lot of layups. Now the best series by far is going to definitely be this Oklahoma City Portland Trail Blazers matchup. So we already know who's scoring for both sides. Now that Yusuf Nurkic is out for the season, we know there's going to be a heavy burden put on Dame Lillard, CJ McCollum. OKC, we know the burden is going to be put on Paul George, Russell Westbrook. Both teams are coming on very disappointing postseasons, exiting in the first round. I think the key matchup between Portland and the Thunder this time around is going to be the matchup, actually the backup point guard matchup. So we got Dennis Schroeder and Seth Curry. They brought Schroeder in, and I thought he would have been crucial to Russell Westbrook's transition into being more off the ball. That hasn't happened so far. When they're on the court, usually Russ still is ball dominant. You have Dennis Schroeder shooting more threes and more shots. I would have liked for Russ to start developing his game off the ball, you know, coming off some screens, some cuts, when he has another point guard on the floor, so he's not utilizing as much energy on that offensive end. So Seth comes in shooting at a 45% clip from the 3, averaging just about 8 points, 1 assist per game. I I believe he's going to be definitely a crucial part for that bench. I hope he gets a lot of minutes because I think this is one of those series he can shine. He's definitely a great catch and shoot player, so you still want to put him with a guy, probably Evan Turner or Dame, who can create so he can knock down the three. So Dennis Schroeder comes in at 15 points a game, 4 assists, just under a steal, shooting 34% from 3. So his role, he's going to have to get into the paint for Oklahoma City. If he's going to be getting into the paint, him and Westbrook, that's going to lead to opportunities for easier shots for Paul George, hopefully Russell Westbrook, Ferguson, and the shooters they have in Oklahoma City. But Dennis Schroeder will have to win that backup point guard matchup with Seth Curry. Seth being more of a shooter, Schroeder more of a scorer. Waiting for that first time that Russ hit like 2 or 3 in a row. If he get a post-up shot on Dame, he gonna do this little, you feel me, little Gerber joint. And that's when Dame o'clock. That's when he coming through. Except to get crazy, because Russ already tried Dame. And Dame don't put like that. Not a lot of dudes get the best of Dame though. Dame is a beast. Feel me? He gave y'all 51. Now I know both of y'all gave them a triple-double earlier this season, but Russ and Dame, that matchup, man, that's the best matchup in these playoffs. My prediction, I'm gonna go with Portland in 7. I just think their team plays a little bit better collectively. They're probably also going to go deeper in their rotation. So if certain guys have off nights, I believe they can find a combination of guys that could contribute more than OKC.
All right, man, that's all I got for y'all. Those my 2 matchups, man. Philly, Brooklyn. Brewing for Brooklyn. I'm a Brooklyn kid, Knicks fan, but I'm from Brooklyn, so gotta get them some love. D-Lo, ice in the veins. Oklahoma City, and Portland. Dame Time, Mr. Why Not, PG-13, CJ.
Let's get.